Okay folks, DTM here. Alright, I have removed the rotor and the caliper and the brake pads and the sliders because I'm gonna clean the sliders so the brake pads work better. So while you're here, you may as well do that, clean that up. But I just want to show you a little trick. You see here inside the hole, that's what holds the hub in. You have four of those. As you can see there's 4 holes, 4 bolts which hold the hub on, which I have the other 3 laying over here. Just make sure when you put your caliper bolts back in and you put your caliper slider bolts back in, and when you put your rotor back on, to put anti-seize here on your lug nuts, right here on the caliper bolts itself, and clean some things up. Get yourself some brake clean some things up. You see everything I got here. I got anti-seize, I got brake clean, I got synthetic oil, I got grease, I got everything here I need to do this job. I compressed the caliper, sat it to the side over here. And the only other thing I'm worried about is the emergency brake cable down there, which on the new one was kind of a bitch to get off. So that's going to be the new one. But either way, it's coming along. Just make sure you take the time to clean some things and lube some things up with anti-seize and grease and all of that. And make sure you clean your sliders and your caliper off a little bit and all that. And when you put your caliper pins back in, make sure you grease them up and anti-seize them as well. Also, you might want to take the time and clean your caliper bleeder and cover too while you're at it, because it was pretty cruddy. And also, I see up here where the gas tank gooseneck comes down, I better get the scraping that off a little bit and painting that. So I'm going to throw some paint up there on that to protect that this winter so that don't start leaking or anything like that. And while you're at it, throw some paint on all this rusty stuff for the stabilizer bar and do all that. A few months ago, or back in the spring, I replaced this strut, which it all looks still nice and new and good. So just keep in mind, folks, that whenever you're doing this, also be safe, jack, and a jack stand over there. And just make sure you clean up stuff too. I also got to clean this up. That's where the wire attaches to with a clip. So I'm going to clean that up too, just to keep winter's wrath away from it. But anyways, folks, as you notice, right here is where the emergency brake works, on the innermost side of the rotor. So you might want to take some brake clean on that as well. But either way, this should be done in about 20 minutes or so. But here's a little trick. When you're taking out these bolts, loosen it as far as you can, because they might fall in, right? So watch this. Okay, it's loose. Take a little magnet right here, stick it in there. Well, maybe. Let's see here. I didn't loosen it up enough. But once you get this loose enough, then you see the bolt comes out there. Take a magnet and grab a hold of that bolt and pull it out. You have to do this with all 4 of them, or they'll fall down in between the hub in here, and then you won't get them out. All right, thanks. DTM out.